As we talked about in the previous video, we talked about duty cycle, and we talked about different accessories. As you can see over here, and I'm going to show you right here, this is an accessory that you can add if you want to grab onto something. Look at the teeth. Alligator clip, sharp. So, and the other part of it is, let me take this off. It's hard to do a few things. Now, if you notice, this is pretty sharp compared to some other points that are available. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. And when you want to measure mini fuses, I use this on automotive. And there are even more thinner ones than these I have. But the point is, if you don't want to short out one pin to another pin, you can just go, and these are very sharp, and these will get in there. Like back probes that I'll show you about. So therefore, you can use this, or you can use this jaw. You have right here. This is the big one, right here. You clip this onto the lead. This will grab onto the negative terminal while you poke around other places, and believe me, it will fasten onto it. You don't need any other device, any other tool to clip onto the negative. This will do it, but you need a long probe, metal probe, to reach inside there. This is short. It has to be a long probe to reach into that. So these are some of the devices that are available. Okay, take this out. Okay, volts AC, as we were explaining before. Now volts AC, the same thing. We have the same options available. If we go down, relative. If we pick relative, same thing. We have fluctuations. Remember, from lights and all that, we have 60 hertz. We have signals that are being received by the meter. So therefore, it can zero it out as close as it can to give you the most accurate reading. You go back to menu. The BM we have, if you want to measure losses across lines, for sometimes for cable and all that, you can measure those. If you want peak, let's go to peak. Peak. Go down here. Peak. Peak means it'll give you, see how it's bouncing up and down? Sometimes the numbers bounce up and down. And it's a little annoying because you're trying to get a steady number. Well, it'll give you the maximum, 0.171. It'll give you the minimum because it's a negative, right? So this is the minimum. So negative 0.237. And then it'll give you the average between the two. And sometimes I take the average. And you see all the features that are available on this. This is just the quality of the industry. So, like I said, I use this for automotive, and this is the best thing out there. And the date and the time and everything is programmable. Most features not even come close to this. Now, if we go in another one, we can do it on diode. Like we said, we can measure diode, and we can see what's available over there. Also relative. We can do also capacitance. Here's if I go here, I measure capacitance and nanofarads. I can measure electrolytic capacitor. I can measure so many things. And then if you go to setup, look what's available over here. Or the display. If I go to display and go to date and time, I can change the date like I told you. See? You can edit it. I want to close it. I go to menu. I go to relative. I go to cap. All the things that are available. Close. Setup. Again, contrast, secure. Let's go to contrast. Minus it. You can make it brighter. This, see? The picture is changing. So anyway, this is the best in the industry. And I hope that you learned something. And like I said, these accessories for the negative, you could try this. And make sure you have this, the sharpest one possible, to get into those small, crampy places. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd like to see you next time. Try to tune into my other schematics for automotive. I have a lot of videos on schematics. And I hope I'll be making more videos under the hood of the car. So try to tune into those videos on electronic schematics for automotive, please. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.